Hi YouTubers, and this is the final of the three videos, the last of the three videos for the massive unboxing. And I have to tell you now that this last unboxing mostly contains the most amazing Chinese medals. But if Chinese medals are not your thing, then please turn off or fast forward right now, because I don't want to disappoint you. So all of these have been given the special panda, the large panda label. When you grade these things, the panda label costs $5 extra for each coin, but it kind of brightens it up. And generally pretty good results. You know, a cross between 69s and 70s. Some of these are good results. Some of these belong to me, but mostly it just turns out that the guys on the Silver Forum went through a patch over Christmas of buying all the same things. This particular one you'll have seen before in some other videos, the bimetallic Shanghai Mint 4th Coin Expo Panda. There are only 200 of these that were minted, and it's the first bimetallic coin produced for many years by the Shanghai Mint. Great coin, and I think probably one of the best coins for the future of all of the ones that we've got here. But as I say, it turns out that a lot of people bought similar kind of coins. I guess we all talk about the same coins and placed orders with Lucky Monero and others for these coins. This is the Nanjing Panda 2015, which was the missing year, that was produced by Lucky. It came in brass, 199, copper 99. This one's the antique brass. There are only 30 of these, and MS70 for this is a great achievement, and this will sell for quite a lot more than its issue price, I would have thought. And they've been going for quite a lot of money anyway. But the antique ones, they are more expensive to buy, but they are also probably the best ones of the lot to actually try and buy a new issue when they're at their lowest cost, because they're the ones people tend to want later on as well, when the editions get going. I know a number of people have views over kind of grading modern coins and grading Chinese medals, but you know, hey ho, it's stuff that I particularly like, and quite a few of the people on the forum like these kind of things. And you know, I've been buying a lot of these things, particularly while the exchange rates have been making life much more difficult to buy gold and silver in the way that I have been doing. So I think they're decorative, they're very beautiful, and we got some good things like this 70 that we got for one of the antique 4th Coin Expo. I think there's been about 100 and probably 100 and something, I don't know how many graded at the moment, and there's only like one or two that have got a 70. That particular coin, very difficult to get a 70 on. 68 on this one. I know that you know, we try very hard, or I try very hard particularly, to get everything in exactly the right order. So when people have the same kind of coins, it's very important to mark them up properly, to know every line on the NGC invoice, to know exactly whose it is. Because you know what happens if one of my coins gets a 69, somebody else's gets a 70. You know, everyone needs to know very clearly which are the coins that belong to them. This one, for example, is a 70. I think the other two by metallics we graded were 69s. So this one did very well. And if we didn't mark them up, you know, we'd say, well, whose is this? Who got the 70? And of course I'd say I got the 70, but then they'd say, well, that's a swizz, you know, we can't have you grading all of our coins if you just take our 70s. So I try very hard, and in actual fact mine didn't get graded nearly as well as 2 or 3 other people on the forum, which was a bit of a disappointment. But there you go. That's the way it swings sometimes. So hopefully next time mine will get graded better than the other people's. But this time that was not the case. I got like a few grades less generally on some of my coins. I don't quite know why. Maybe Lucky's giving me worse coins, which is a bit of a shame. Who knows? This is the Temple of Heaven Panda. Great coin, great medal. Here's another one of the copper. Interestingly, the brass antique got a 70, but the copper got a 68. And I think that 68 may even be the highest that NGC have given so far for that particular one. So I don't believe there will be even a pair of 70s that are available for that one. For some reason, they decided against the copper and liked the brass, and I don't even know why, because I looked at the copper and it looked pretty good to me. So there's another brass one. This one wasn't mine. I think mine did get the 70 in this one. I think so. I can't remember anyway. But that one got slightly less. Seems a little arbitrary, but you know, we can't complain. The bimetallic ones seem to do very well. Got a few 70s on the bimetallic ones. Some of the others may be 69s or 68s. This one is a 70. There are only 99 of these copper ones. It's worth paying attention if you look at these medals. Usually there's, you know, the brass one could be 99. In the 2016 one, the brass one is the rare one. In the 2015, it's the copper one that's the rare one. So you've got to make sure that you do your research and work out what the edition limit is for each one of these. I particularly like the 4th Panda Expo copper one as well. I think my one of those did pretty well. You can see quite a few 70s coming up here. I know a lot of these 70s aren't mine, and I have already had emails from the persons who've earned the 70s, and they're very happy with the results, certainly, and very encouraged to send other things and dig out other coins from their collection to send over to NGC next time. Difficult to know what to say about all this stuff when it's all the same, but maybe I'll just kind of be quiet and let you guys kind of watch the last couple. The Temple of Heaven Panda, which this one is, this is an Andy kind of edition through ChineseMedals.com. It's been pretty widely approved of generally by people in the industry, and I think Andy's going to be making this into a regular annual one. So it's got a kind of classic-y design which kind of works very well. I think overall in the 3 unboxings there were over 100 coins, lots and lots of different coins. I know some similarities as well, and it was an enjoyable thing to send all this stuff over to them. Thankfully it all arrived there safely and arrived back safely, which is always the worry. Here's the bimetallic, so 3 bimetallics, 2 69s and the 70. Trying to bring out some of my favourites of the grading, of this particular grading, and I think the bimetallic is a great design and a great coin, and there's something a bit unique about them, and it kind of reminds me of the very, very expensive bimetallic Fiat Pandas that there are from a few years ago, and you try buying one of those for a cheap price, that's just not possible really. This one, 70 for that antique is a great thing, and then 70 and a 69 for these two. There are only 30 of these that were ever minted, and it's quite fun having, like, you know, 2 of each in my hands, because probably once they go to their respective owners, that's probably the last time we'll see a few of these things ever together. So we'll have to see what comes up for the Nanjing Panda edition in 2017. Here's some of the coins ready to go to their owners and piled up according to the individuals who sent them to me for grading. So if they're looking at this video now, as I'm sure they are, they'll know who they are. All of that's been nicely packaged up and ready to go off to new homes tomorrow morning. So I hope you enjoyed that mega unboxing, and please like, comment and subscribe.